Matilda, the cat, was a strikingly beautiful brown and black tabby born on Valentine's Day in 2013. Alongside her 5 siblings, she entered the world healthy and content, without any complications during birth. Their mother, too, swiftly recovered and tended to her litter with care. Yet, Matilda's early days were marked by an unusual environment. Born into a home belonging to compulsive hoarders, the kittens found themselves amidst a cluttered and chaotic space, filled with items that might appear as worthless clutter to most. The environment was far from ideal for such fragile young creatures. Thankfully, their situation changed when, just a few weeks after birth, they were rescued by the Central Nebraska's Humane Society and relocated to a nearby shelter. At the shelter, Matilda and her siblings received necessary medical care, including spaying or neutering, grooming, and preparation for adoption. With her confident and vocal demeanor, Matilda quickly caught the eye of potential adopters who were drawn to her spirited personality. Eventually, she found her forever home with a new family who welcomed her with open arms. Despite being only 12 weeks old, Matilda effortlessly integrated into her new surroundings. She roamed the house with a sense of ownership, claiming any spot she pleased, engaging in playful antics, and even asserting her dominance over the family's small dog with ease. Matilda had found her place in the world, thriving in her loving new environment. Matilda was undeniably the queen of her household, and her new family cherished her presence, feeling grateful for her addition to their small unit. While Matilda behaved like any typical kitten, her owners began to notice a peculiar quirk about her. She often seemed to squint in one eye. Despite this, Matilda appeared unfazed, carrying on with her usual activities, so her owners didn't fret too much. They even lovingly dubbed her Quasimodo, after the squinting character from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. However, their concerns heightened when, just a few days after her first birthday, Matilda's right eye unexpectedly swelled and expanded, causing her visible discomfort. The sight shocked and alarmed her owners, prompting them to swiftly transport her to the veterinary clinic for urgent care. Strangely, by the time they reached the clinic, Matilda's eye had miraculously returned to its normal state, leaving her owners puzzled but relieved. Days passed, and Matilda appeared to be in perfect health, playing and behaving as usual without any signs of distress. Yet, their worries resurfaced when, on another occasion, Matilda's right eye swelled again, this time to an alarming size. Concerned for her well-being, her owners rushed her to the vet once more, only to find that, frustratingly, Matilda's eye had reverted to its normal condition by the time they arrived. Despite the inconsistency, Matilda's owners remained anxious about a potential underlying issue and insisted on a thorough examination by the veterinarian to uncover the cause of these perplexing episodes. Upon examination, the veterinarian furrowed her brow, appearing concerned about what she had observed. Matilda's owners anxiously inquired about the issue, prompting the vet to respond with a single word: nothing. Perplexed by the lack of findings, the vet reassured them that Matilda's eyes appeared healthy and normal, resembling those of any other cat she had seen recently. However, the absence of any detectable issue left the vet uneasy, prompting her to recommend scheduling an appointment with an animal ophthalmologist who specialized in feline eye health. Following the vet's advice, Matilda's owners promptly booked an appointment with the specialist, though the date was a few days away. In the meantime, they decided to notify the Central Nebraska's Humane Society about Matilda's mysterious condition, hoping to alert the adopters of her siblings to watch for similar symptoms. Upon returning home, they dialed the Humane Society's number, only to receive a surprising revelation. It turned out that the Humane Society had been attempting to reach them, but their contact details had been misplaced during an office relocation. To their shock, they learned that several of Matilda's siblings were also experiencing swollen and painful-looking eyes. Despite the Society's efforts to inform Matilda's adopters, they had faced challenges in reaching them. Inquiring about the progress in identifying the cause of the eye issue, Matilda's owners were met with disappointment. The mystery remained unsolved, perplexing both the Humane Society staff and the affected families alike. They promised to keep the Humane Society informed if they received any new information from the animal ophthalmologist. Despite Matilda's current appearance of wellness, they knew that something was amiss. All they could do was hope and pray that the condition wasn't too serious. The day of Matilda's appointment with the animal ophthalmologist arrived. Despite her recent days of normalcy, her owners felt a deep sense of foreboding, as if they sensed something ominous looming. Handing Matilda's cage over to the specialist, they explained the situation. He listened attentively before taking Matilda into a private room for examination. Using his specialized tools, the ophthalmologist carefully examined Matilda's eyes, trying to unravel the mystery behind her and her siblings' abnormal eye growth. It was a challenging process as Matilda squirmed in his arms, but eventually he was able to get a clear view. What he saw shocked him, filling him with the same dread that Matilda's owners had been experiencing. After gently setting Matilda down and soothing her, the vet realized tears were streaming down his cheeks. He was deeply moved by the cat's plight. The ophthalmologist had diagnosed Matilda with a rare condition called spontaneous lens laxation, which had led to the detachment of her eye lenses. Surgery was an option to address the issue, but Matilda also suffered from a collagen deficiency, causing her body to lack sufficient protein for proper function. Unfortunately, surgery was not a viable option due to the risk of improper healing, leaving Matilda's eye unchanged. Despite the abnormality, Matilda seemed unfazed and showed no signs of discomfort. The vet advised her owners to keep a close eye on her to ensure her well-being. Over time, both of Matilda's eyes began to swell and enlarge. However, she remained joyful and playful. Her owners affectionately dubbed her Alien Cat and even created an Instagram page for her, garnering followers and support from around the globe. Despite her condition worsening over the years, Matilda's eyes had to be surgically removed. Nevertheless, continued to adore her just the way she was, ensuring she lived a joyful life. Matilda would always be beautiful in their eyes.